Seriously?
Yes.
Why? Why, Anish? Tell me why you feel super. Like the first time I came to class, that's the one thing I told you, right? Always ask questions. Why, what, where, when, how. Right? How many of you did that for the past 6 months? Okay. So maybe in the next 6 years, you will learn to ask this question. Yes? What are the questions? Now, why should you ask these questions? Again, in the next 6 years, hopefully you will understand why you have to ask these questions. If there is, and I think it is our responsibility to take part in your failures also. Yes or no? Yes? So what can we do to make this better? Feedback I have received from the evaluation from Faith and the interviews that I have attended so far. There's something called a personal feedback. You should get a personal feedback from, if possible, from the person interviewing you. And if not, you should go back and figure out not the questions that you did wrong, but why did it, the why question, why was it wrong? And the second advice I will give you all, including me and everybody else in this room, is to take personal responsibility for yourself.
First 1 year, whether a person is joining as a tester, joining as a software engineer, which all the field it is, it's gonna be a difficult one. So don't get frustrated, don't get upset, don't get irritated, stick on the where you are joining in. Don't be jealous with your team members. You have to go to ask them help. You have to give your support and help. Promise that all of you guys should be somewhere and making us proud. Not only me, but this whole institution and all our trainers. Okay, all the best.
Hello, my name is Reshma, and actually I am from Triple background. And initially when I go for an interview, I just failed at the first round itself. But now there's a lot of improvements. At least I just entered the last round. So, and thank you. I'm from non-IT background. I would like to thank both my mentors because I don't know anything about Python and all. Without them, I'd be a big zero in that field. But right now, I have some knowledge, and with that knowledge, I think I can improve myself more. And that's all. Thank you.
So when I made a decision to shift to the IT field, I had two choices. One to go into software testing or go into Python full stack development. The software testing people told me I would have to, it would be mostly an online course, and they told me just after 3 months I could get placed. But when I inquired here, they told me that I would go through many workshops, I would have to do many presentations, and I have to really challenge myself to get somewhere. So I thought that I could choose the easy path or take the hard path, but I knew that if you want to grow in life, you have to challenge yourself. So I took the full stack Python development course here, and I can say more than the knowledge imparted to us, I think that it was the environment they provided to us to excel was very important.
Extremely grateful for teaching me a lot of stuffs here. Actually, I am more grateful for the wisdom they have given to me. The wisdom is something not we can build that easily. We can obtain intellect easily, but the wisdom is very hard because it comes from experience actually. And I thank everyone actually because I have got a family actually. They have spent me with, we have laughed with them. We have celebrated more celebrations actually, right? Yeah. We have Onam function, Christmas function, and marriage house too. And I extremely thank for everything, and it was a roller coaster actually, emotional roller coaster for me. It was such a wonderful experience, and I thank everyone for it. Okay.
I am 2020 pass out, and I wasted 3 years successfully. That's all.
My name is Surya. I'm from IT background, but even though I don't have any much knowledge about coding and all, when I came here, I was very zero in coding and all. But after, and I want to thank every sir, trainers, like Alan said, we were like a family. Thank you, everyone.
Hi all, my name is Zaba, and I am not from an IT background. I've learned mechanical, and I've joined here to improve my knowledge on computer science. So I'd like to say thanks to my trainers, Binu sir, Abhilash sir, who really helped me improve my technical skills. But it was not just about the technical skills. I learned a lot of soft skills by collaborating with the teams in my class. And Jennifer ma'am really pushed me to communicate more through presentation. And I'm thankful for all those experience. So I hope we all find success in our own ways. Thank you.
Actually, I'm from a computer science background, but I have don't much knowledge about coding. But after I come here, I have much knowledge about coding. Actually, Danya ma'am teaches very well. She guides very well. Thank to Danya ma'am and other colleagues. Thank you.
My name is Meenu Mohandas, and I came from computer science background. Even though I have a very little bit knowledge in programming, and after joining here, I improved a lot. And thanks to Danya ma'am for training us very well. And thank you.
First of all, thank you for accepting me in this faith. After this long 12 years, I am new here. Came to learn something, and I'm leaving with some knowledge and sweet memories with you. Thank you for transferring me from a full-time mom to someone just like you, a young mom. I'm feeling like a young mom now. Definitely, I will get placed just like you guys. Thank you for that.
Hi, I am Varshit KS. Actually, first of all, I am thanking all my trainers and my friends. Actually, as Alan said, it was a wonderful experience that what we have celebrated a lot and we have learned a lot as from each and everyone. So it was a good experience from Faith Infotech. That's all. Thank you.
Hi all, I am Nikita. So I also come from an IT background, but coming here I was able to learn more about in-depth knowledge about technologies and all. Thank you my trainers, Abhilash sir and Binu sir. It was such a great experience. We all supported each other to learn more. We had some fun. It was such a really great time. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ashwati. I'm from non-IT background. Before entering this place, I really fear because I don't know anything about coding. But my trainers and friends helped us to improve my coding skills. Thank you all.
My name is Jobin. I am from non-IT background. When I come here, I know little about the Python, but the trainers trained me to do some more things by using Python. My friends also helped me a lot more. When I stuck with somewhere, they will help us to correct the mistakes. That's very good. Trainers also help very much. Thank you.
Good evening all. Myself Abhijit, and first of all I want to thank my mentors Abhilash sir and Binu sir. They have helped me a lot. Then I have learned a lot from here. Thanks for everything. Thank you.
I am coming from non-IT background. When I came before, I don't know programming. This institute helped me to grow the programming knowledge.
Hello guys, I am Sophia. I am also coming from IT background, but I don't know much about the .NET. So after coming here, I learned how to build a full stack project thanks to Danya ma'am, and thank all guys to supporting me.
Good evening everyone. Thanks for Danya ma'am to teach me and supporting us.
Hi guys, I'm Shobha. Before I came that, I only have a front-end knowledge. After I gained some knowledge about back-end too. Credit goes to Danya ma'am. She's the one motivate us to keep going and to pushes us. Thank you ma'am.
I am Oliver. I am from non-IT. Non-IT means mechanical. I not know about computer knowledge. I really thanks to my ma'am and my friends. Everyone helped me to do everything in that my projects and assignments helped me much, and thank to everybody.
Hi everyone, I'm Gauri Joshi. Basically, I'm from an IT background, but when I came here, I really don't know nothing about the programming field, because you know that in Kerala syllabus, they only teach us about the theory part, not about the practical part. But after coming here, I started learning the programming section. Thank you, Danya ma'am, because you have taken the 6 camps for us. And it was really helpful. After coming here, I started writing the programs alone.
So thank you everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Ardra. Thank you Danya ma'am for tolerating us for 6 months and giving us a great knowledge. So I'm from the IT field. I don't know much about the programming language, but coming here I'll improve my coding skills and all. And thank you so much.
So good evening all, myself Vishnu. So I came with zero background and going with some of the things, and thank you Danya ma'am to teaching and supporting us, and thank you all.
A few thoughts that I want to share with you is all of you have come to the close of your training, formal training, although some of you will continue in your internship for some more time. Others also will be supported with placements and all that. But what is very important at this point of time is that I talked to one batch that how you need to be preparing yourself. Now I was speaking to one of my old students who graduated in 2013, I think. He called me a couple of weeks back because he wanted an admission for his cousin here. That's when I realized that another student, his wife was actually studying here. What does it actually mean? It's basically because they feel that they have really benefited from this. They really want to share this experience to their friends, their relatives, their wives or husbands. As in the previous batch, I had a husband of my previous students coming and studying. But one of the thought that one of the incidents that Amin was the person who called me. Amin is right now in Canada. He's working for Intel Corporation in the semiconductor application development. So he told me, sir, when I came there, I had 2 or 3 years year gap, and I was working in Gulf, and I was desperate because I was not doing what I had studied, and the job was not giving me satisfaction. So I heard about Faith Infotech. I did not even go home. I came straight to Trivandrum, applied for the course, took admission, and did not go home for the 3 months or 4 months. And after the 4 months of training, since I had this gap, I did not get into one of those top companies that we used to get placements. So we managed to support him to place him in a small company, in a startup company. And he was getting 7,000 or 8,000 rupees as a starting salary. But then the good thing was he was able to get started. He started on a job, he started writing code, he started developing his skills. After a year, he got this major break because with that 1 year experience, he was able to move to a company called, it's a Japanese company, has taken over this particular company. They are into semiconductor application development. And that experience is what helped him to move to go on site in Canada, and he is probably earning a couple of crores a year. So what I'm trying to say, these are people who started small. So you may not have got a campus placement, you may not have got into TCS or Infosys, or even if you get into a company like USC, some of you are taking the test. I would recommend someone to get to a small company where you have to actually write a code. So you develop your skills, develop your competence. What determines your future is what you will do today in terms of developing a competence, not the salary you will draw in the first job. What you will do actually in terms of developing a competence in the first job, that will determine your future, not the salary that you will draw in the first job. So some of you, if you get into, even if you get an offer from a smaller company, look at the job profile, what you will actually do there. And if you have a real exposure, take it up. Even if you get paid nothing, take it up, because software, the knowledge and skill that you develop, the stock market might crash, the gold prices can crash, but what you have gained in terms of knowledge, that will remain with you, right? So that's the asset that you have. So that's what you need to keep on developing. And those of you who've been working on the internship for the last 2 weeks, I'm sure you're a lot more confident, right, than you were 2 weeks back. So similarly, that what we will do, what you will develop, what you will work on will actually build your competence, and then you can go for that big jump where you will actually be able to move. And those of you who have the year gaps and all that, don't worry too much about that, right? So that's what I wanted to convey to you. Don't get swayed by this brands and size of the company and all that, but get started wherever you can, and don't worry too much about the salary part, but get started at the earliest. If you develop your language, there's a better chance that you will be a better mathematician. If you develop your language, there's a better chance that you will be a better problem solver. This is something that I used to share with the students previously was, Can you ever think about anything without a word, without a vocabulary? You cannot. So if you develop your vocabulary, what happens? You develop your horizon of ideas. So if you want to expand your problem solving, if you want to expand your ability to solve problems in more creative ways, you need to develop your vocabulary, you need to develop your language. So do not shy away from that. So if you want to find success, as much as you develop your technical skills, please develop your language skills so that these two working together will make you a successful person. So I wish each one of you the very best in the days ahead. Whatever support that is possible from Faith Infotech will be available. At the same time, it is up to you to make sure that you sharpen your skills, keep practicing on whatever you have learned here. Whatever, those of you have done your projects, one module, try to complete the other modules that your friends have done so that you develop the overall knowledge about the whole thing. And keep in touch with the subject, and as you do that, things will happen for you. And God bless each one of you, and I'll just distribute the certificates and we'll have a small